And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Got a great one lined up. Again, I'm telling you what, if you follow what's important, that's fundamental news. If you follow what's important, you'd be amazed. A lot of people just focus it on like the here and now, today, tomorrow. What's the price today? Oh, tomorrow it's down. Oh, what's today? Tomorrow. Today, tomorrow. These are the same people that don't want to watch my program, but they'll put in the comment section, which I erase, what's the name of the coin? You're going to go buy some. You don't even know what it is. And the minute, it's just absurd. Like, I don't even want to get into it. Information is power. Information is how you get rich. Information is what my program provides. Then you make decisions, right? I provide information and some inspiration, but you have to provide action and determination and resilience to hang in there. But my resilience in this crypto space is from fundamental news. I know I'm in the right place. I don't have the date and times when this takes off. Not concerned with that. Doesn't bug me at all. Doesn't affect me at all. Prices could just dump right now. I don't care. I already told you how I am. XRP goes to $10 tomorrow, $20. Big fucking deal. I don't have a gazillion XRPs. I need to do what XRP is supposed to do. It's not going to do that at $1.80 or $100 or $500. This $20 XRP, like who the fuck cares? That shit ain't going to do shit for me. Now, I don't know how long it takes to get to where it has to go and who got a token. Maybe the shit. I mean, I'm not saying. What I'm saying is I don't have dates for the times on when these cryptos hit this, and nobody does. Any YouTuber telling you they have price prediction and stuff, they're so fucking stupid. That's embarrassing. And then people are like, oh, yeah, this person's awesome. Yeah. Wow. That's total desperation. What we do on this program is we find all the connections that we can, and we look at fundamental news, and we find out what cryptos are going to do what with what companies and how are they innovating. We try to see the relationships that these cryptos have. That's the important part. That's what we show on this channel. Like when if we go over a crypto and people want to invest in it and pump or dump it or whatever, let's look first at the crypto. Let's take it apart and examine it and figure out what does it do? Who are the partners it's with? Does it have banks, colleges, governments, venture capitalists? We look at all these things. And, Chris Sharpie's like, here's that $7. Now, he said $7.50, so I don't know if that's $750 or $7.50. All I know, it's sad. It's truly sad. 750 XRP next week, was it? Was it like next week or something? Hold on. Yeah, next week it's going to be 750. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How sad. You use common sense and some hope sense. Stevie Mariano says, yep, $1.80 to $750 seems reasonable. Oh my God. Oh man. Now maybe XRP could hit $750 in like a couple years and shit from now, like 3 to 5 years. I mean, if that's possible then. It's not gonna be next week. People, come on. These are for like desperate people that want to watch that stuff. It's sad. They have no idea. They're just so desperate. They're out there in the ocean sinking. And some guy comes along with some dumb shit and throws you a little dinghy, and you want to hang on his dinghy, don't you? Oh, yeah. Now a dinghy's a life raft. but you just want him to throw you a dinghy. You want to grab on his dinghy, don't you? Oh, yucko, sicko, disgusting. 750. Wow. GPUS is on sale right now. My name's Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about crypto. Why are we watching this program? It's Chucky, the weekend supervisor, and Zoltar are the ones that come up with all this financial information, not me. I don't know anything about financial advice. I'm the worst financial advisor in the world. Trust me, I'm so high. 24/7, I'm under the influence of drugs. I don't sleep. I just slam hard drugs intravenously slam drugs like heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, bath salts, LSD, all this stuff. I'm a total liar. XRP is going to be 750 next week. Like 750 what? 750 cents? Or like, I don't understand. Let's talk about real world news articulos. Oh, XDC, you're going to love it. XDC, oh man, bring it. Bring it. Let's look at r3.com right here. Let's do a copy paste. We are going to delve into my number one. Well, I don't want to say number one holding because it's technically not necessarily, but I'm pretty long. I'm very long R3. But Crypto Hawk, it's not even crypto. They use 8 different ones. Okay, you're so smart. Oh God, you're so smart. Oh, you're smarter than me. I'm gonna cry. Here's R3. All these people on Twitter or X, it's so sad. They want so badly to be recognized as one of the smartest of the world. So sad. See, Crypto Hawk, I just do crypto research and I report to you stuff. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about finances. You heard that before? I'm not purporting to be anything. I always told you I have this much knowledge in crypto. I do. I'm not trying to be anything on this channel. I'm just trying to research and show you what I find. That's pretty much all that my channel is. All righty. R3, one of my favorites. I'd say that at the XDC crypto. So before we move on, hold on. Here's the article here. Let's do a copy and a paste. Now, here's the title, R3 Corda. That's who we're talking about today, R3 Corda. They're going to be in DeFi, which they are right now. Oh, shit. This article is from like almost 3 years ago. R3 Corda network is set to go DeFi with XDC digital currency. We're talking about XDC. That's a crypto. It's at Caleb and Brown. Make sure you buy it at Caleb Brown. Don't buy it anywhere else. Caleb Brown has the best XDC. It's straight from Australia. That's why. The future of financial markets is digital. R3 dominates the token. Okay, now why are we talking about this now? Oh, shit. Crypto Hawk. You're not going to believe what R3 is going to release, everybody. Let me tell you. R3 dominates the tokenized real-world asset market with $10 billion already in on-chain assets. Oh, my God. Let's scroll down a little bit. Building digital financial markets of tomorrow. R3 leads the world. Let me repeat this. R3 leads the world in tokenizing real-world assets. Oh, really? And delivering interoperability that bridges. See, R3 is the bridge. R3 is ex-Ripple partner. Oh, yeah. They got Ripple build up all in this, okay? R3 has right now 10 billion in regulated assets. It's all regulated, everybody. This is good to go. With the scale of public blockchains, unlocking compliant real-world DeFi. Everybody, they're releasing DeFi now. It's like a dam, and they're starting to open up the dam. Damn it. Real world DeFi is coming right now. I'm going to show you. You're going to love today's program. If you don't got XDC, you better buy that shit, okay? Our solutions are foundational to the evolution revolution. Our solutions are foundational to the evolution of global markets. Oh my God. Driving network effects that create lasting value. Our focus is progressing markets. Effectively deploying enterprise solution requires a deep knowledge of banking, policy formation, practical implementation, existing workflows. It's trusted by Radian, Central Securities Depository, Prague, Euroclear, Solana's involved in this. Oh my God. Let me give you a little spoiler alert. What we're going to talk about today is how R3 just hooked up with Solana, oh God, to offer DeFi, not 10 years from now, like very, very, very soon. They're going to unlock. I'm going to show, this is going to be so amazing. You're going to love it. Okay, Solana is going to fucking go nuts, the price. Grow Incorporated's involved. HSBC, massive, like one of the biggest banks in the world's involved with this. HQLA, that's massive right there. The 6 digital exchange, that runs on R3. We're talking about the stock exchange in Switzerland. Oh my God. Spunta's involved. Project Spunta. Sputnik. UK Finance is involved. Agora. We've gone over. You know what's so beautiful? Everything that we've gone over on my program all these years is built into this. This isn't Bored Apes, everybody. These aren't little memes. XRP. Just to call XRP, how sad. This shows how fucking stupid that guy is. Peter Domowski or whatever his name was. Domowski. Or whatever, that talk show guy. XRP isn't it a meme coin? No, a banking meme coin or something. You know what that shows? He's completely fucking retarded. We got Agora, like Project Agora. Banco d'Italia. Okay, that's pretty good. Bank of America's involved. There's one central bank, the United Arab Emirates. NCR is involved. Atleos, ESG, Fintium, MUFG. Japan's like biggest bank. Vodafone, SNB, BNS, Progmat. Oh my God, everybody, look, you guys, all the biggest projects, oh my God, they're all here. Everything we've learned, everybody. See, that's why fundamental news, that's all we focus on in this program. Relationships. I don't care what the price is. Fuck. I don't care. XRP to 750 next week. White teeth. I don't care about what's going to happen next week. I'm giving a fuck that Progmat, Monetary Authority of Singapore is involved with the country of Singapore. The Bank of International Settlements is involved in this. The bank of all the banks. SBI Holdings. They own like 10% of the Ripple XRP. Shit never ends with R3. Hong Kong Monetary Authority, Bank of Thailand, Saudi Central Bank. We can go on and on. This is so fucking cool. We are ready. They are ready to launch this DeFi. We're going to get into this. I'm just basking in the glory because all these programs that I've made, it's all coming together. All the fundamental players are all right here. All the biggest players that we've ever gone over on the Crypto Hulk show, they're all right here together, joined up, ready to have DeFi. That's when we become rich. We get all of our cryptos and we can put them into a DeFi. I'm not putting my crypto in with Mr. White Teeth, so him and his fucking scammy ass company. I'm putting my crypto into an R3 DeFi. That's what I'm going to do. Lend and lease there. I can borrow from them. I can lend to other people and all that. Why am I going to waste my time with these fucking people that say XRPs is $750 next week? Come on, people. You're so fucking stupid. Wow. Bring the next $1 trillion of real world assets on chain. This is where the adults go. Dumb white teeth. That's where people go that are so fucking lost and desperate. You're going to be getting Wall Street yield, DeFi power. This is amazing. You're going to get institutional grade, real world assets, yield vault, fully composable and integrated. See, why would I go to this fucking stupid dummy and have them take all my yield when I could just go here and keep it myself? Oh, yeah, buddy. See how this goes? Why am I going to sign non-disclosure agreements, really? For some investment company to invest my money, and I can't talk about how they do it? Sounds like a scam to me. I don't mention names on Crypto Hulk channel. You can mention whatever names. I don't mention names of dumbasses. Got him. Discover how R3 customers are shaping the future digital economy. Look, everybody, you got the 6 digital exchange involved. I'm going to show you what this is. You'll be like, whoa, this is all DeFi that we're going to be ready to go. I've already put in my email. I'm going to be notified the minute they open this shit up. I'm seriously going to probably join this thing. I'm just letting you know. Oh, shit. You got SD. This is the 6 digital exchange. You look at HQLA, United Kingdom Finance. Oh, wow. Finalities involved, Euroclear. All these names, like the top. Get in touch to find more. Oh, my God. This is so fucking cool. Let's go to this web page here. Here's where it all starts, everybody. DeFi, R3. Let me share this with you. Quantum Irv says, you have taught us well. I taught you like the best. It taught you well with your research and predictions. Yes. My 750 XRP at, what did it say, $1,000 by the first of the year? Wasn't that one of the predictions from Mr. White Teeth? What was $1,000 XRP January? That never happened. But next week it's going to be 750 or 3 figures, right? Yeah, that's next week. Okay. Zoltar, why the fuck are you not telling us all this good stuff? Look what we got right here. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now you can blow your fat load in your pants. Some of you guys are wearing little short shorts. Corda. It's Corda, CORDA.XYZ. Here we go, everybody. This is so fucking phenomenal. We got DeFi right here, ready to go. It's on the cusp. Wall Street yield, everybody. That means you're going to make the same money that the Wall Street people make. No more of this little, you have to go to some white teeth guy and he invests your crypto for you and he pays you a little bit. Like, fuck all that shit, man. This right here is where you make institutional money, not fucking broke bitch money, okay? You got Camino involved. Remember the Camino coin? Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. You got Alpha Ledger, Particula, Solana, Camino. Look right here at the beginning. It says institutional grade real world assets. They have yield vaults, fully composable and integrated into Solana DeFi. There's a little button you can press. It says get early access. Right there, put your email. That's what Crypto Hulk did. Sign up now for exclusively early access and special perks. You'll be the first to know when our pre-launch campaign begins and receive updates and features before the public release. Oh, Crypto Hulk is getting you in early again, just like with Canton Coin and all these other ones. Oh, by the way, XRP's at 3 figures next week. Just thought I'd let you know. Well, 3 figures, that would be $1.92. Okay, yeah, thanks for letting us know. That's a big fucking deal. Curated real-world yield for DeFi investors. Oh, God, listen to this. Curated real-world yield for DeFi investors. High, uncorrelated yield. Now, I'm high right now. High, uncorrelated yield. Corda gives DeFi investors access to high-quality yield, delivering diversification from pure crypto assets without sacrificing returns. Corda brings Wall Street level yield strategies to Solana in a simple and compliant way of giving DeFi investors access to assets and yield. That means how much money you make, normally reserved for traditional financial institutions. Everybody, it's here right now. And they're just waiting to release it. Put your email in there. I'm telling you what I did. I'm seriously going to look into this thing here. They have deep liquidity. Corda brings the flexibility and instant liquidity that on-chain investors demand through the native liquidity layer purpose-built to unlock traditional assets that had very low liquidity. They're bringing it. What Corda is doing is bringing a DeFi system that was generally reserved for just certain people. Now you can get the same access to the Wall Street businesses and make the same amount of money. Oh my God, this is cool. Right here. Corda always on-chain investors to easily leverage the full power of DeFi with their real-world assets via native integrations across the Solana ecosystem. Corda is governed by R3 Foundation and delivered by R3 Labs. They show a little time frame here. And they're launching it in 2026. Late last year, they had the Corda protocol was announced. And here they're going to launch it in 2026. We got UBS Bank, Barclays is involved, Citibank, ING, all the biggest, everybody. This is so massive. Natix, SBI Holding, Wells Fargo. See what I'm talking about here? HSBC. If you had an opportunity to put your money in with Mr. White Teeth and you have to sign non-disclosure agreements and you can't talk about nothing, what? You got to sign your crypto over to these people, what? Or if you have an option to go with R3 Corda, an actual reputable company without scam allegations, I'd rather go with the biggest of the big. Look at all their partners down here. ING, Citibank, Barclays, UBS. These other dumb motherfuckers don't have partnerships like that. Truly sad, everybody. People fall for dumb shit. YouTube influencers. Okay, let's look at the team. Who are the team that built this up? Oh, we got David Rudder, Tom McDonald, Richard G. Brown, and Lily Liu. Might want to take a look at Lily Liu. Her background, education, of course, strictly education. That's all I'm suggesting here. Now let's go to the deep dive. Let me check some comments first, then we'll get into the deep dive. Did Hulk mention Camino? Yes, I did, with a K. That's involved with this. We've gone over Camino. But Crypto Hulk talks about all these scam tokens. He's shilling tokens. Yeah, I'm selling tokens that are involved with R3, one of the biggest DeFi platforms, asshat. Of course I am. Yes, I am. What are you shilling? Pictures of your little stupid fucky ass on, what do they call that site? OnlyFans? That's what you're doing, selling your little ass pictures on OnlyFans? I'm like, wow, these people. Sooner or later, people are going to look back, and all the top biggest projects, the successful projects, will have all the cryptos that we were shilling, and you all own portions of them, and you're going to be looked at as fucking legends. Because every crypto that went on my program, I showed you all the partnerships, the connections, all that. Camino is one of them. And as things progress, more and more the cryptos that we've talked about, Marhaba and all these little tiny cryptos. Oh, you're talking about these cryptos that have 0.00 in front of them and all that stuff. Well, that's what you do, dumbass. You buy early and you sell later when it's super high. Like myself, Mr. Bake Beaver. Are we speaking in code? Let's go over the deep dive. Wait, hold on here. Hold on. My hopium is on another level. NCR is every cash register and ATM card machine. Yep, I'm telling you. This is what we go over on Crypto Hulk, man. Fact-based program, real-world use case, companies that are going to put a dent in the universe. Crypto Hulk, you're too melodramatic. Well, I know. Overview of the Corda platform. It's the Corda.xyz. Crypto Hulk, what is this DeFi thing you're talking about? What is Corda? What is Corda XDC? I mean, .xyz. Where does XDC fit in all this? I'm brand new and I don't know. Corda protocol. It's like the XRP ledger. You got Corda protocol. Okay. It's accessible via HTTPS, not Corda.xyz. Go to Corda.xyz and you'll know. Corda.xyz is an initiative by R3, it's a company that made the Corda platform, the Cordite Society. I'm not getting into all that, but Corda platform. It's by R3 to bridge. R3 Corda's platform is a bridge, okay? That's what it is. And the currency would be like a bridge currency for trade finance. Kind of like XRP is a bridge for big, sending big payments. That's what its use case is primarily for, is sending big payments, big boy payments. Just like mommy says, I'll try to calm down. I'm having too much fun because we're getting there, everybody. We're getting real close. And the reason I'm laughing is because all these companies that we've studied all these years, it's all starting to come true. They're all building. All of them are building on all the companies and connections and cryptos that we've been talking about the whole time. We were always right. And I'd rather be right than wrong. It's an established Corda blockchain platform to the public Solana ecosystem. Corda.xyz focuses on providing DeFi investors like me with access to high quality, uncorrelated yields derived from traditional finance strategies, such as those typically reserved for Wall Street institutions. Oh, we're going to have those kind of strategies. This includes diversification from pure crypto assets, while maintaining competitive returns, deep liquidity for less liquid assets, and seamless integration into Solana's DeFi protocols. The project is set to launch in 2026, and there's a wait list for early investors like the Crypto Hulk fan club. Corda operates within the broader R3 Corda ecosystem, which has been a leader in enterprise blockchain since 2015. Oh my. Currently handling over 10 billion in tokenized real-world assets and serving major financial institutions. Corda's core use case is to democratize access to institutional grade yields. That means, why the fuck would you give your money to some YouTube clown when you can put it here and make the same money that clown's making off you? Okay, that's what this means right here. It curates and tokenizes real-world assets like bonds, real estate, and other yield-bearing assets from R3's private Corda networks. Oh, what is this? Private Corda networks. That's how they've been doing this, everybody. I've been telling you already. You know, that's why dumb shits look at the price. I don't look at price. I don't even care. They've got all these private blockchains and private networks. You can't see all the stuff they're doing. That's why I don't care what the price says. If it's cheap, I'll buy it. But I'm not one of these like, the Crypto Hulk, the price went down. So what? You're so fucking stupid. Get off my channel. It's embarrassing. You're crying like a little bitch. High uncorrelated yields, diversification beyond volatile crypto markets without reduced returns. See, they're not going to get involved in volatile dumb shit, and they're still going to make a lot of money. That's what I'm talking about. They have liquidity layer. It unlocks liquidity. And they have native DeFi integration, allowing real-world assets to be used in Solana protocols. Yes, the project emphasizes compliance and simplicity, positioning itself as a gateway for institutional assets onto public blockchains. It involves crypto through Solana's native token, SOL. Corda.xyz is an extension of Corda's R3 flagship, the Corda platform. So its team draws from R3's leadership. David Rudder is involved in this. Todd McDonald, he's involved in this. Richard Brown is involved in this. He used to work at IBM as a distinguished engineer. Oh. David Vatchev is involved in partnership. So his job, David is the venture development lead. He's the one who brings in the banks, you know, people with all the money. And he says that 90% of the banking sector uses Corda. Oh, this is very, you're right now, you are right now going to your Caleb Brown account and buying the fuck out of XDC. This is not a subliminal message. R3 Corda is a permissioned ledger used for financial settlement, CBDCs, and tokenization. The Solana bridge introduces public crypto elements integrating with DeFi protocols. January 2026, R3 bets on Solana to bring institutional yields on chain, which is a pre-launch wait list. R3 partners with Solana to bridge 10 billion. This happened last year in May. They did this with Solana. They hooked up. This has been in the works. February, Corda leads the real world asset market with $10 billion. Right now, Corda's blockchain has the most tokenization. Remember, you might have heard the Canton Network. You might have heard about them. R3 Corda. You might have heard of the DTCC, Depository. They only handle all the stock market activity in the entire world. Not a big deal, right? The DTCC is, well, R3 Corda platform partner. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. You're killing me. Just letting you know, XDC is just about one of my biggest holdings. And it might be. I'm not telling. April 2024, 38 banks join SWIFT CBDC connector on the R3 Corda platform. What? SWIFT is going to be running their CBDCs on the R3 Corda platform. Just saying, not a big fucking deal. By the way, SWIFT is going to be involved with Linnea. That crypto is so cheap right now. Swift's going to be running on Linnea, and they'll probably throw that on top of the R3 Corda platform as well. And if not, it'll go on the XRP platform. Yep, ongoing interoperability. Oh, look, DTCC for partnership for tokenized assets. We already talked about that. Okay, R3 Corda is involved with Project Dunbar, with the BIS, the Reserve Bank of Australia. Everybody. R3 is involved with everybody. They're working with SWIFT, like I said. My God. You got Temasek. R3 raised over $122 million. And that's from banks like Temasek, Ripple Partner, SBI Holding, Ripple Partner, Intel Capital, on and on. JP Morgan. Oh, man, the biggest bank in the world. Six Digital Group, which is the stock exchange in Switzerland that runs on crypto. R3 is partnered with Solana, Swift, SBI Holdings, Six Group, Ripple, and the XRP Ledger, DTCC, HSBC, JP Morgan, Bank of International Settlement, Project Dunbar, Apollo, central banks they're involved with, various central banks. Okay. Now, R3 Corda is a permissioned, that means it's private. I think it's a hybrid. R3 Corda is a permissioned distributed ledger technology platform launched in 2015, designed for enterprise finance with a focus on privacy, scalability, and regulatory compliance. R3 Corda platform enables tokenization of real-world assets, smart contracts, and settlements without full network consensus, making it ideal for institutional use cases like trade finance CBDCs. Corda has tokenized over $10 billion in real-world assets and powers 90%. R3 Corda powers 90% of the banking sector. Just thought I'd throw that one out there for fun. They're right now aiming to bridge enterprise real-world assets into DeFi for uncorrelated yields, liquidity, and composability. It's set for a 2026 launch, emphasizing interoperability between permissioned blockchains. Now, they're going to start off with Solana. Trust and believe they're going to start off with other ones too. Solana is just the first one they're going with. Interbank. So now some of you know that Linnea is going to be used by Swift. From what I understand, Swift is like a messaging platform, and it deals with banks and messaging. And what we're dealing with here is DeFi. So even though R3 and Swift can work together, the use case there would be for helping to relay messaging, the ISO messaging. And R3 with Solana is used for DeFi. So there's different use cases. And like we said, some cryptos can do 3, 4, 5 different things. So this just shows the interoperability here with R3 Corda. And I think that is a wrap. Let's learn about XDC. The XDC network is an enterprise-grade Ethereum virtual machine compatible layer 1 blockchain protocol. The XDC network is focused on trade finance, real-world asset tokenization. That's what we're talking about here. Payments and enterprise applications. It was launched in 2019. It uses a delegated proof of stake consensus for 2,000 transactions per second. The XDC Foundation is a nonprofit community. All this stuff's nonprofit. Very interesting. Community-driven entity established to advance the network's growth. Corda.xyz, R3 Corda, and XDC and its foundation come into play as a key public blockchain bridge and settlement layer for Corda. Since 2020, XDC has integrated with Corda to enable interoperability between Corda's permissioned enterprise and public blockchains, facilitating inter-business settlement. So Corda utilizes XDC for interoperability and the trading of DeFi and all that. This positions XDC as a complementary asset for Corda's TradeFi DeFi bridging, especially in trade finance and tokenized assets. With the 2024 SBI Japan proof of concept that they did. Now, there's no native token for Corda, but XDC, which does have a token, XDC serves as the settlement coin in these integrations. Oh. So let's go over this again so the new people get it. You got R3, Corda platform. And that grew out of the Cordite Society. Now you've got the XDC Foundation, who became partners with R3. I believe, was it 2019? Okay. Yeah, 2019. They hook up with R3 Corda because R3 Corda does not have a token. So XDC Foundation integrated into Corda serves as the settlement coin. Oh, and that's where the XDC coin comes in. It's a settlement coin for R3 Corda platform. It unlocks, the XDC unlocks liquidity for Corda. Okay. So that's why I own XDC. XDC crypto, the primary use case is enabling efficient, compliant global trade finance tokenization. Bridging, the XDC bridges traditional finance with blockchain. As the native token of the XDC network, XDC is used for transactions, fees, staking, smart contract execution, and as a settlement asset in cross-chain integrations. So I would call it maybe what, a bridge token? I think that would probably be a fair thing to say. It kind of acts like XRP. It's a settlement token. A settlement asset is what it is. It's not designed to buy shit with, although you could. But its primary use case is to settle between transactions. See, this is where, because if you have a crypto like a Facebook Libra that very well could replace money, the government's all over that to get rid of it. So, I think I have gone over that enough. We are done. We got 12 minutes. Oh, he brushes with baking soda? I didn't know to do that. Baking soda. Oh my God. We're still talking about that dude's teeth. Linnea. Camino is available at Caleb and Brown. Camino with a K. Oh. Okay. Okay, here we go. You're now officially on the list for early access to Corda, the home of institutional curated real-world asset yield. I don't know about you, but I'm not going with Mr. Shiny Teeth. I'm going to go with like a real company. Why do you want a middleman who's going to take half your money or more than half your money? You might as well just go straight to it and make it all yourself. Oh, got him. Let's take a look here. What next article can we go over? Let me take a look. Okay, here's another crypto you might want to look into. Wormhole. Wormhole. It is on Caleb and Brown. Wormhole is one of my cryptos. And Ripple needs Wormhole. Oh, man. Not an option. Wormhole is massive. Here's the title. Interoperability is critical. A Ripple executive explains how Ripple Labs, the stable coin, scales across chains. Ripple's going to explain how is the Ripple stablecoin moving across chains. Let's hear how that happened. Wormhole. The Ripple executive highlighted this as one way. Ripple Labs US dollar can scale natively across chains and support real-world use cases. Ripple Senior Vice President of Stablecoins, Jack McDonald, reveals one way by which Ripple stablecoin scales across chains. Citing a tweet by Masari on how Wormhole has emerged as a core multi-chain infrastructure powering over 70 billion in cross-chain volume. McDonald highlighted interoperability as crucial for institutional-grade Web3 infrastructure. Interoperability is critical for institutional-grade Web3 infrastructure. It's how regulated assets like the Ripple stablecoin can scale natively across chains. The Ripple executive highlighted this as one of the ways Ripple stablecoin can scale. A multi-chain future is envisaged for crypto where stablecoins exist wherever demand and utility are serving institutional finance. Ripple has always had the goal of interoperability in mind, with Ripple Labs stablecoin being initially circulated on both the XRP ledger and the Ethereum, enabling cross-chain and DeFi opportunities. Last December, Ripple announced the launch of their stablecoin on its first Layer 2 networks as testing began on Optimism, Base, Inc., and Unichain in partnership with Wormhole. Oh, man, that's the secret sauce right there, Wormhole. And I've got a lot of Wormhole, let me tell you. In the past year, Hex Trust announced the issuance of a wrapped XRP for cross-chain interoperability, allowing XRP holders to use XRP alongside the stablecoin, the Ripple Labs US dollar, as a premier trading and liquidity pair on supported chains. Oh. This week, Ripple Labs US dollar was listed for spot trading on major crypto exchange Binance. The listing included support for Ethereum with XRP Ledger coming soon, and trading pairs, the Ripple Lab US dollar stablecoin with Tether. Okay, in January, cross-asset marketplace LMAX announced a multi-year partnership with Ripple, which integrates the Ripple stablecoin as a core collateral asset across LMAX's institutional trading infrastructure. This move allows LMAX global customer base, including top-tier banks, brokers, and buy-side institutions, to use the Ripple stablecoin for cross-collateral access, spot crypto perpetual futures and trading. This LMAX deal is massive. It means you're going to have to use the Ripple stablecoin. Instead of using like Ethereum to buy this or Ethereum to buy that, Fuck it. It's Ripple Lab stablecoin. Oh, man. And you got governments involved in this or banks. Wormhole. That's the key word. Wormhole. We got 5 minutes. Camino. People are talking about Camino. Last article. I want to show you something right here. Copy and paste. Philippines. Now, I told you a few weeks ago, I had some Filipino friends over, and the wives were using this Gcash kind of payment thing. They're using crypto and they don't even know it. Now, at the time, I didn't say nothing. I'm like, what are you guys doing? They're like, oh, we're just sending money to the Philippines. And I'm like, oh, really? How are you doing that? Oh, with Gcash. Now, I kept myself quiet because they aren't going to understand. The point with the little story I'm telling you is this. They're already using crypto in the Philippines to move money, okay? Now, Gcash is China, Ant Financial, which is Ripple partner. So that's the tech they're using. They don't need to understand. Not that they can't, but they just don't fucking care. Most people just don't care. They don't need to understand what's going on. I don't have to understand this phone, and I use it to run my business or whatever, okay? So let's look here at the news. We got Manila. Apple Pay. Oh, shit. Apple Pay delays the Philippine entry to late 2026. See what I mean, everybody? Like, you can't give price predictions. They were saying last year, oh, yeah, it's going to be such, or 2 years ago, they were saying, oh, yeah, Apple Pay is going to launch in 2025. Oh, maybe 26. You can't give price predictions. Dumb shit people give price predictions. That's how it goes. After the successful rollout of Google Pay in 2025, global mobile payment provider Apple Pay is riding the digital wave as it prepares to enter the Philippine market in the third quarter of 2026. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, or September, Apple Pay launches. It's later than it originally planned to launch. It's supposed to launch like right now. Similarly, commuters looking forward to a seamless cashless experience on the light rail transit, which is LRT lines, will have to wait, as the planned installation of the system has been deferred due to the lack of transit lines, the lack of readiness. FinTech Alliance PH founding chairman Lito Villanueva told reporters during the annual reception for the banking community that Apple Pay's rollout has moved to the third quarter because the mobile payment provider wants to ensure more bigger players are on board. Villanueva told Google Pay has been gaining strong traction with several merchants now joining the ride. Google Pay was the first to launch in the Philippines since 80% of Filipinos use Android devices. Now, let's look here. So Google Pay, huh? Hold on a second. Google is a Ripple partner. And they work together on projects, as I just sent you right here. Google-backed payment company Ripple is in talks with NPCI. This goes all the way back to 2017. So Google was working with Ripple to hook up payments in India. There's your evidence right there. So now we got Google in the Philippines, I'm sure using Ripple. That's why Google Pay has been gaining traction. Now, Banco Central Philippines, that's a Ripple partner right there. The bank governor, Mamerto Tanggonan, who heads the payments and currency management center, told reporters that the upgrade for the light rail transit 1 and 2 lines was set aside because they were not ready as the EDSA carousel, which was launched. Initially scheduled for 2025, said the rollout of cashless payment system on local transit lines is now expected by mid-February. Oh, man, here we go. It's going to be all crypto. Now, that's why initially we'll conduct an education campaign on how to use NFC tapping, Google Pay, and similar digital payment methods. So this is what I told you, everybody. When we get close to when crypto launches, they're going to have these educational campaigns. Maybe your Bank of America, Wells Fargo, this, that. They'll have videos. You walk in with your phone. There's going to be a QR code. You'll take a screenshot or whatever, and they will help show you how to do whatever it has to do with crypto. They'll have YouTube videos, all kinds of stuff out there. That's where this goes. You've got to teach people that don't know anything about crypto that this is how it'll be. There's people right now. I know my friend's mother lives in the Philippines, and she's older, and she doesn't want to learn how to use the phone to do all these kinds of things. She just wants to be able to walk over to the money changer, pick up the cash, and go to the grocery store with cash. She doesn't want to learn how to do all the tech stuff, but unfortunately, that's going to have to change. So they're going to make it to where they're just going to eliminate cash, and you're going to have to know how to do all this stuff. So this is what we're seeing right here. Crypto being rolled out into the Philippines, and they're going to have ad campaigns teaching the people how to do it. That's what we're seeing, and I think that's the last article of the show. Okay, we're at the 1 hour mark. Let me check some comments here real quick. Who isn't a Ripple partner? Yeah, I know. Elixir, anyone buying Solana? Okay. All right, that'll do it. That'll be the end. I'm going to turn this show over to the $5 group. I'll see y'all in the next one.